We're joined here by Preet and Parminder, who just got involved in a very historic broadcast, the first ever NBA Finals broadcast in Punjabi, and these guys got to do it firsthand. So first of all, thanks for being on with us, and tell us about how this initiative got started.
This, again, we like to say this was 10 years in the making when we first did the Raptors broadcast for CBC, the Canadian Broadcast Corporation. But since then, they never had any Raptors games. The Raptors games were shifted to other channels, other networks, and it wasn't until the Eastern Conference Finals that we got a call from the league saying, hey, there's a huge Punjabi community in Canada, in North America, and guess what? The diaspora is huge. Over 200 countries around the world have some form of a Punjabi population. Let's have a Punjabi broadcast. We couldn't be more excited and more welcoming for this news, and I can't believe that we're standing here as the Raptors, our hometown team, have won the championship.
दर्शकों जीतू Toronto Raptors जीत गए championship world champs वाह जी वाह.
What was it like to be here at the NBA Finals, to do these games? It's one thing to cover one team, it's another thing to be here in the heart of it all. This is quite a scene.
It's been amazing. Like, if you were to ask us a year ago, would we be calling the NBA Finals? Sometimes we have to pinch each other just to make sure we're here. So the experience has been amazing. The response has been amazing. If you ever go to India, you go to a small little village, even in Punjab, they have a basketball net. And now that we get the opportunity to take the game of basketball to them in Punjabi, we're getting emails from all over saying, you know what, you guys are doing an amazing job, keep it up.
And to be, and I think the other thing that I want to touch upon is being here in the finals. To call games separately, regular season games are entirely different. But to be in the finals and the atmosphere, the Warrior fans were amazing, the Raptors fans were amazing. When we walked down the tunnel where the players walk out of in a playoff atmosphere, this was, incredible. And I was like, I've said this before where I couldn't put into words the emotions that we were feeling as we were walking down because, two young boys, descendants of Indian parents, who again just only had certain hopes for their children's future, to be here calling these games in our mother tongue, which we at times fought against. We said, why are we speaking Punjabi? We're born and raised in Canada, that we should be speaking English or French, right? But I think, we thank our parents and grandparents for saying, no, you know what, stick to this. And that mother tongue, the language, gave us an opportunity to be standing on the court where the Raptors just won a championship.
Leonard, aa gaya bachcha Leonard, putte haath naal paa gaya basket.
So, well, gentlemen, this has been historic on a number of levels. Obviously, the Raptors winning their first title, the first title outside of the United States, and you guys being a part of these broadcasts. So it's great to see you guys. And of course, in Canada, they even have NHL broadcasts in Punjabi as well. Right. So it's really tremendous, the outreach that the sports leagues are making to different communities.
No, absolutely. And you know what? This speaks to the multiculturalism. And I think, there's more similarities amongst us than what divides us. And I think, which is very important for us to recognize, whether it's sports, food, just music. I think we have more things that are similar. Let's forget about all these divisive angles, and I think let's push, to love each other, to support each other, and this is a prime example of that.
And just to add one more point to Parminder, is that you look at Canada and the U.S., the South Asian community has been here over 100 years. Yeah. So we're not an immigrant community anymore. We're actually a mainstream community in both countries.
Pa gaya ji, pa gaya. Kyle Lowry.
Now I'm feeling bad that I didn't pick up enough Punjabi growing up, but I will maybe learn Punjabi watching your broadcast. I look forward to watching the replays.
Thank you for having us. And, Ravi, I know from the moment that we met each other, you were very supportive of the entire thing. So it's individuals like you, and I think that you're not only our leader, but a role model as well. Because, we were discussing that, how embracing you were of us and what we do. And it's that kind of support that our community needs, is to support each other. So thank you very much for having us on your program.
My pleasure, and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.